guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. You join me today for yet another feature in the form of this Mark 1 Audi TT. I've filmed quite a few of these cars now. Absolutely awesome platform. You can get some crazy power out of them, as perfectly displayed with this car. This is a 2-litre Strokered build, so it's a 1.8 litre factory, but I mean everything that you see under here is not standard anymore. We've got a big sidewinder turbo, of course, fully forged and Strokered build as well. It's a manual, and obviously it is all-wheel drive quattro as well, so I imagine this thing is going to put the power down pretty well. Of course, we are joined with Eddie, the owner. We'll introduce him very shortly. We can run around basically what he's done to it before we go out for a spin. Okay, we're joined now with Eddie, the owner of the car, mate. Thank you so much for bringing this little beast down to film today. As I said, filmed a few of these now. They are pretty awesome cars, actually. You can get some crazy power out of them, as you have demonstrated. But seeing as we've got the bonnet open, we'll dive straight in under here. So one thing I didn't mention in the intro is what power it's running, actually. Pretty impressive as well. Was it 550?
Yeah, it's just made 552 at Badger 5 on Thursday, just gone.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. And what was it running before? Just
it did make 536.
Okay, so
I fitted meth and it kind of pulled the horsepower back.
Yeah.
So made it a bit wavy up the top revs.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we decided to map that in properly.
Yeah, I see.
To its full potential.
But yeah, there's a lot going on under here, so if it's all right to give us a bit of a walkthrough about what we're looking at, really. Yeah,
it's just a standard 20 valve, but it's got a BWA crank. It's a 2-litre Stroker now, billet main cap, Hurricane rods, 21mm gudgeon pins and DP pistons, full Supertech valve train, titanium springs, retainers and valves, Badger 5 cams, cat cam pulley, normal Gates belt.
Yeah, full spec then.
Yeah, like
full spec.
What I could put in it, I put in it.
Yeah,
to make it the best it could be.
Yeah, big old turbo as well, which is, I think, probably at its limit, I suppose, now.
Yeah, it's at its limit. It's 136,000 RPM. It's 2.2 bar.
Yeah.
It's a 6179 with a 62 hot side and an MA7 cover.
2-wheel manifold as well.
Big runner.
And then just a load of other little bits. I think, to be honest, as you were saying off camera, you've done a lot of it yourself.
Yeah, I built the engine in my living room, done all the fabrication, manifolds, and the titanium work myself, aluminium work.
So this is all titanium here, basically, all the hard pipes. I mean, yeah, it's a work of art, isn't it, really? It's not a sleeper, I'm not going to use that word again, but it does. You don't understand how much power it's running with the bonnet closed, to put it that way.
I've gone past my grain, because I like sleeper cars.
Yeah.
And with the 9-spoke TT wheels on, the brakes are a bit hidden and it looks a bit more standard.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
But with these on, it kind of throws that away.
Yeah, absolutely. They are nice wheels, though, actually. So what are they that we're running?
They're Stuttgart. 17x8s. I think they're ET35, but I've got 15mm spacers on.
Yeah.
So ET20 or so.
Big brakes as well, which obviously you're going to need. What kind of suspension is it there that you're running?
There's just some custom suspension.
Yeah, nice.
Which I modified to fit.
Interior as well, a couple of bits going on in here. Obviously manual gearbox, as we mentioned. I guess the clutch is obviously all upgraded, everything like that.
Yeah, it's got a single mass Helix 6-pedal, billet cover.
Obviously single exit exhaust. Did you make that as well?
Yeah, full 3.5-inch system, downpipe back. Obviously these should usually be twin exit, but I kind of prefer single.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because it is a BAM car.
Gotcha, yeah, of course it is. It's a cool looking car, actually. I think they've aged very well.
I tried to race an R8 a while ago, and I think he heard the turbo and kind of didn't bother.
Fair play, fair play. And respect for doing a lot of it yourself as well. That is very cool. But yeah, I think if that's pretty much everything from what we're looking at around the car, we'll hop in, get it fired up and go for a spin. Cool. Not expecting that. That is unbelievable. Wow. That anti-lag is so good. Was it rev to? Because the 8. I was going to say it only goes up to 7.
Yeah, it stops at 7.
It just
the other car used to go past 7. Really? But for some reason this one stops at 7.
Wow. That's brutal, isn't it?
It gets louder as it gets hotter.
Yeah. Join the beat on it a bit. If you want to, yeah, it does get a bit narrow.
Yeah, as it gets hotter, it gets.
That is so
bigger
loud,
bangs.
isn't it?
And I've got a silencer in the back now.
Really?
I've got one in the middle, 16-inch, and I got the rear is a little. I think it's an 8-inch. I did have a straight pipe on it, but at the back, but it was a bit too loud.
Yeah.
Yes. The chirpiness is only when I left the brake.
Oh, I see. Just dab it a little bit. Play it like an instrument.
Yeah.
So obviously a couple of things we didn't mention. Ignitron ECU as well.
Yeah.
Which is, I filmed a couple of cars with these. You've probably seen them on the videos before. Brilliant ECU.
Best model I've done to a car.
So everything is, well, you can control everything pretty much, can't you?
Yeah, they got a map switching on the button, push to pass on the button, anti-lag on a switch,
Nice.
and a shift light.
Oh, is that the...
That's that.
Yeah, you got you, yeah.
Dodgy looking thing I've stuck to the side of the boost gauge.
It's all purposeful, which is what I like about it.
Yeah,
Like it's,
I used to have the boost gauge down there,
yeah.
but on my other car I had a dodgy wastegate and it boosted to £39. I thought, should probably have it somewhere I can see it.
Yeah, like it's not made to look like perfect and pretty, it's just meant to perform well, and you know, everything's, you know, in a place where it's best suited, really.
I've kept, at the minute, it's kind of standard inside, like standard gear knob seats.
Yeah.
The steering wheel is different. I would like to put a pair of buckets in it eventually.
Okay, yeah. A project is never complete.
Never. And don't really like nail him first.
Yeah, just get out first. I mean, it would grip up in first, but it's no point. Would you ever put a sequential in it or anything, or just keep it?
It's big money, isn't it?
It's big.
You're looking at caps, which I think they're like 10 to 15 grand.
Yeah, and then the maintenance with it.
Yeah, I'm glad I got the wheel alignment done, because before it kind of did that.
No, really?
I've always done the wheel alignment myself.
Yeah.
And it's been there or thereabouts, but now this is brilliant.
Bang on, yeah.
Like, Owen's done a great job at Badger 5 sorting it out.
Response is amazing, actually.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
It's 75 mil.
It's absolutely savage, though.
It kind of, about 400 foot-pounds of torque kind of rips the teeth off the gears.
Oh, so you just...
In fourth and sixth.
Not ideal.
So this, this is 470 foot-pounds.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's a bit.
Yeah. So is that a plan to build a gearbox on it?
Eventually I will, or I'll do what another guy's done and put an MQ in it.
Okay.
If I can.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Because you can just throw a standard box in.
So you're saying that the turbo's pretty much maxed out?
Yeah, it probably could turn it up to 2.4 bar.
Okay.
Because it's Lee Owen said to keep it under 145,000 RPM.
Yeah.
And it's 136 at the minute at 2.2.
Right.
Probably could turn it up to 2.4, but I didn't want to put that much on the head bolts. 2.2 is a nice round number.
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, where the car is so light anyway, you know, strip parts of it out and everything, all-wheel drive, it puts that 550 brake down so well.
Yeah, like from first, you can put it down.
Yeah, so I suppose in that sense, it kind of feels like it's got more power than that because it's putting it down so efficiently that it's just throwing you back in your seat.
Like, as you know, these ECUs estimate horsepower, which is completely irrelevant to what the car actually is.
Yeah.
That, when it made 550 on the dyno, I obviously logged it on the way and had a look, and it was estimating 630.
Oh, really?
And that's obviously miles off of what it is.
Yeah, yeah. It won't get boring.
No, it doesn't. Like, most of the time I drive it without it, and then I'll switch it on. Like if I want to play with a DSG car, I'll turn it on.
So you can literally switch it on and off with a switch?
Under the switch, under the dash. I've hidden it.
Yeah.
Which is stupid because I hid it for a reason so I don't use it all the time, but I know where I put the switch.
Yeah. No, mate, thank you so much for down, taking me out in this absolute monster.
It's a pleasure, mate. No, it's been a long time coming.
If you guys do want to learn more about the build, I will leave Eddie's Instagram link down in the description down below. But for me today, that is it. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure to subscribe for all the adventures still to come.